for what you know. I'm sorry. I know, again, you're the guest and I love you. You're just laying low. What do you think about that situation with Hasssan claiming that African Bambaataa was a pedophile? Do you know anything about that, or it's just words from people talking about it? What do you think about that?
I don't know who Hasssan is.
See, at least he's real. Ron, go ahead, Ron. Explain who Hasssan is.
Hassaan Campbell was a young man that used to be with Afrika Bambaataa back in the days, and he alleged that Afrika Bambaataa molested him when he was young. And he was brave enough to come out and say it if it was true, because that's got to be a tough thing to go through. You know what I mean? And so I just wonder if you think it affected the Zulu. But what you said was great. You had a positive input to maybe do some things in the community with people who've been affected.
You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, like, you know, that's a fucked up stain to have. You know what I'm saying?
Bad stain.
Right. But it doesn't. I don't think that it should. Like, we in some cancel culture type shit right now, and that shit ain't healthy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the blessings of life is life, and in life is the opportunity. Tomorrow is the opportunity to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta continue or start more so continuing to give each other the opportunity to do better. Like when we cancel a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like we cut all of that shit off. And for the grace of God, all of us fall short. So in essence, we all just waiting on our day to be canceled. Cause ain't a motherfucker out here that's no better. Well, you know, there's certain shit, pedophilia, of course. But just to say, but ultimately, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Right. And at some point, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna step on a white woman's shoes wrong or whatever the fuck is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And niggas is gonna be looking at you like, you know, like you on some pedophilia shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not right to say that, you know, for Zulu Nation is what I'm trying to say.
Zulu Nation is very big, man.
Right. And say that motherfuckers shouldn't have anything to do with it because of a pedophiliac in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Zulu hasn't taken it upon themselves to, you know, to put another head on this shit and step in front of this shit.
And I haven't seen nobody say anything, so you're right. So moving forward, RODNEY.C was here, Pioneer. He's my man. I met him to doing a show. He's a real nice guy. He's OG. That's his Pioneers.
That's my dude.
He's one of the first who was on Saturday Night Live. But you're one of the first groups who was on the Jay Leno show. How was the experience doing that? And who was also on the show with you that day that you did it?
Alright, the shit was dope. You know, like, you know, we was at a point where we had done a few shows prior, like Arsenio, maybe once or twice in Living Color. You know what I'm saying? So live performances, like they're kind of dope within themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a small pocket of time. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you step into it, and it's like when you trying to bring the highlight of the night into 2.5 minutes that you got. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so it's kind of dope. There's a dope energy to them. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, in the green room, I remember Cheryl Ralph was one of the guests on the night that I was on it, and the director was the cat that did, I think it was Scissorhands. What's his name? Tim Burton, something like that. He was on it as well. And just to say, I remember Cheryl Lee Ralph because she always was just mad fine to me. You know what I'm saying? Like she, and so, you know what I'm saying? So her green room, like, of course, you know, like she's probably like, you know, the reality of it was like more of an aunt, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like right, you saw as far as age wise, but she was one of, you know, but she still was bad to the degree that, you know, like you know, like right. Like it could happen.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt.
Right.
That's
So how many minutes? You only got like 5 minutes that day on the show?
Well, we got to rock, and then we got to sit down and talk, you know, and kick it with them. You know, big shout to Jay Leno, you know what I'm saying, for real, and, you know, and that was a good look, you know. Like those particular looks and those particular times in hip hop was real important because what they were doing, what they were the introduction of something dope into Middle America's house. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the shit that they wasn't gonna get really otherwise. And it's new music, so there's a lot of cats that they could look at to fill that slot as far as representing new music. And I was mad grateful that that we got that slot to say that I felt like we was a good representation of young hip hop.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So because it was so big to stay, did you get paid for that or just the promotions?
This is my word. All of that shit is real chump change, like 300, 500. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Right.
That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, all that shit.
I gotta move forward. That just aggravated me.
Yeah, that shit is.
That shit just pissed me the fuck off. You know they give shows like that right now, bro? If you did that for 20 minutes, 50. Ron gets on me about the new world of hip hop. People are getting big money.
Yeah.
For little shit.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yo, yeah, right.
Thank God. I can't hate.
Yo, this is my word. And everybody, your mom's gonna think that that's what you got for that at that time. You know what I'm saying? Your mom's gonna, but I seen you on TV. Like that's everybody's thought process.
They don't know this.
You know, they like, yo, I saw you on TV, and this is my word. Like I be like, yo, ma, I got. I don't even think I cashed it. It's like $300 some shit for that. You know, like.
This is nothing.
Yeah, like you know, and you kept moving, and you
keep
keep moving.
And you keep
right,
moving.
Right. You keep moving. You know, you try to get the shows booked behind that. You know what I'm saying? But what have you is like, you know, but those are necessary blocks and steps that had to be taken for cats to get the paper we talking about now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and that's the thing that's a little bit disappointing sometimes in the cats out today, that they don't realize, yo, like the shit that had to happen for you to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like. Don't think you just was born and walked, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that'd be the attitude that might go back and forth, and a young cat might not understand that, and an old cat, like, really gotta kind of be able to convey it in a way, like, that it makes sense, and that we done got it to the point where there's so much ageism in hip hop, which is whack. To say that, you know what I'm saying, a young cat is looking at like, I don't mess with them older cats. I don't mess with them older beats. I don't mess with, you know what I'm saying, and what that is very divisive within our culture. It's disrespectful to the culture, actually. You know what I'm saying? To say that ultimately, like, that's how you got to be, young men.
But they don't see that though.
But they have to, because the reality is that they're setting the tone for the cats under them to not fuck with them. But they don't see it yet.
But they're very disrespectful. They don't know that.
Right. But you know,
but we gonna keep
life will humble. Life is gonna humble.
We're gonna keep humble. Because I've been humble.
Yeah.
Everyone's been humble. You've been humbled. I've been humbled. We all been humbled.
Life is gonna humble. So, but at the end of the day, all they gotta do is listen. But we both gotta listen. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't about one or the other right now. We both just gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and just understand, like, we have to do this together for it to be effective. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we can control so much within our shit if we stay together. But the little shit that they got, the young, the old, all that shit is game. All that shit is game, and everybody that's perpetuating it is falling victim. We all together. It's the same as East-West. Like that shit is game. Y'all, nigga, what?
That's a crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like everybody ain't look at this shit the same. You know what I'm saying? This is my word. And there's niggas that looked at them niggas like little niggas.
You right.
For real. You know what I'm saying? There was niggas that looked at them niggas like little niggas. And that's just what it was. Like that shit just didn't make sense, man. And that's not who we are. We're together. And together we change a vote. But fuck changing a vote, we can change everything.
Yeah, but people gotta learn that, but they don't, you know.
Right.
Well, we just gotta keep being positive and hopefully we'll change it our way.
Nah.
So
I mean, but our way is together. I'm telling you, like, it can happen now or it can happen later. That's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it happens. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do this shit together. There's no East-West. There ain't no Brooklyn and Queens. Yo, we together.
they gotta see that.
Right.
Everybody worry about the change the Rolls Royce and Lamborghinis. They don't see the bigger picture.
Man.
I ain't saying nothing wrong about them cars.
It's all about
those are nice cars.
Right.
Like Ron said, divide and conquer. So now,
Yeah, right.